Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I am outside. I'm out back of the property, and what a beautiful day it is. It's probably 72 degrees here in the Philippines, here in Mindinao. I have it just a nice day. So today I want to talk about my expenses for January of 2020. I had to think a minute. That's bad, isn't it? 2020 January expenses. Guess what? My electric went down considerably this month. The reason why it went down is because, remember, I was in Cebu there in December, so we didn't have a very big bill this month to pay. My bill was only $40 this month, which is highly unusual. Of course, you know, we have the solar on the house, and we have new solar batteries, which help out considerably. My water this month is still standard $3 for my potable water. For sinks and dishes and toilets and everything else. My drinking water is, I really don't have any costs on that because I just have my own filter system that I have drinking water. We boil our water and we do other things with the water. We filter through a Brita filter, and I have that for $3 a month. So let me go back through the list. Food this month, last month, I spent $200 on food. And this does not include going out to eat. This is just food, groceries, and things like that. Our school, we spent a total of $60 for school, 3,000 peso. Transportation was $50. Now, $50 transportation, I threw that in there because we had bought during the month a couple of days where I took and I hired a personal driver, which is a family member, and I paid him $10 a day for all day. Now, all day meaning from 6 in the morning to 8 at night. You can use that $10 a day for 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's 10 or 12. Sometimes I'll tip them another $1 to $2. Sometimes it'll run instead of 500, it'll be 600 or 700, depending on how long the day is. It's just a normal day, 4 or 5 hours. I'll give him 500 peso. If he goes a little over 4 or 5 hours, I'll give him 600 peso, which is $12 a day. And he's happy to get it because his payment on his tuk-tuk is... it averages out about 150 to 200 pesos a day. So he needs to always maintain that, you know. Internet. I have 3 internet companies. I pay a lot of money for internet. Internet is something that is so hard to get here. As you know, I'm trying to get PLDT fiber. We actually sent an application for it. So it's on our street now, available, and we can get it. It's going to vary a little bit on the cost depending on what plan that you get. This particular plan I applied for is $86 a month. Inflation in the Philippines. $86 a month, and it's going to give me 120 megabytes of speed. So we'll see. I've not gotten it yet, but I paid 3 internet companies this month of $70. That's PLDT, that's Globe, and Excelcom. TV this month, $10. That's satellite, and that includes, I don't know how many total stations, on and off, 80, 100 stations. Right now, I got the Super Bowl playing, and I'm out here doing a video. It's halftime, and I didn't care to watch the dancing and all this, that, and other in there. This month, grand total, if you add all these numbers up, is $550. $550 in the Philippines. Now, I do want to include this. What we did was, if you remember, we did a Cebu trip, and we spent about $700. And I did not, some of that kind of filtered into January. So if you want to filter another $100 or so, and what I mean by that, what I mean filtered, is we got back in town, and I forgot to add in like a hotel stay in my expenses. So a big deal. But my hard cost living in the Philippines is $550. That includes my daughter going to private school. Now, the most important factors about this that people don't really realize, I live in Mindinao. We have a garden. I'm underneath a banana tree. I have a coconut tree right here. I have another banana tree. Well, I have 5 right there. There's there's coconut tree. There's a banana tree right behind me here. Are the bananas on any of it now? No. No bananas now. But when they come in, I have it. We have hot pepper plants. Ruth is doing. She has. We have corn here. We can get corn. It's not ours, but they give us corn. Anyway, we have a lot of plants. We don't have too much in the garden now, but the garden here in the Philippines is really not that expensive as far as you can go get food for the garden, vegetables, things like that. You could spend $20 a month and have enough food for many people. Because you go to the market, it costs you $1 to $2. But if you go to Cebu, a banana can cost you $1. Believe it or not, a banana can cost you $1 in Cebu. Yes. And we have, Ruth and I were looking at that the other day. 1 kilo of bananas was 70, 80 peso, just 1 kilo. And that's, well, how about just getting a couple of bananas? You know, we don't need a kilo. That's, you know, that's expensive for us. I mean, we're used to paying 20 and 30 peso a kilo here. Bananas and things like that, coconuts, we got plenty of coconuts in the coconut tree over there. And of course we have eggplant, there's carrots, there's onion, there's bell pepper, there's ginger, we have garlic, we have, it's all basically died now. We need to replant. It's time to replant a lot of that. And we're trying to grow tomatoes and really can't do that. So I'm $550. You can say $550, you say $600, you can say $700, whatever. Still under $1,000 a month. Can you live on $1,000 a month less in the Philippines? Yes, you can. It's going to cost you more in Cebu, Duma, Manila. It's going to cost you more money. So figure, depending on your rent. The key is I don't have any rent. The key is in anything in life, it's like in U.S., is not to have any kind of rent or payments. Sure, you have to pay taxes and things like that. But that's where the savings comes into the Philippines is, you know, property tax. If the property tax is little compared to what it is in U.S. It's $3 a year compared to $3,000 a year. So there's where the benefit is. Car insurance is a third or a tenth of the price. I pay on this car $100 for the whole year. So it's not full coverage. It's you know, I still have to maintain my health in my car and fix the other person's car. It's basically liability insurance. But I can get full coverage. Full coverage on this car right here figures about $250 a year for me for here where I live. Now, yes, they do. It does depend where you live. It does depend if it's highly trafficked area like Davao, it's going to increase considerably for full coverage. And I don't have it. I'm going to sell the car and just take my electric bikes. They're bicycle bikes. They don't have to be licensed because they're light duty bikes. I'm going on and on and on here, but I just want to tell everybody, expenses here in the Philippines can get expensive, yes. Inflation is hitting here, yes. You still can live here cheaper than you can in U.S. because, or UK or Australia, because they don't have all the rules, regulations, the insurances that are required and things that they just maintain. Because you got to realize the average salary here is $200 to $400 a month, $500 a month. So if someone's making $600, $700 a month, they're considered rich here. Or if they get up $1,000 a month, they're really rich here. And those people that have $1,000 a month coming in, a lot of times have a maid or so. You can hire a maid in my area, and I'm talking 6 days a week for 3,000-4,000 peso with $60-$80 a month, $100 a month. You can have a maid or a cook. And so a lot of my American friends have that. So I don't. So it's like the need. There's a need and want. Do you need it or you want it, right? So my needs and wants, and we do whatever we want to do. We go to the movies, we go out to eat, we do everything we want to do. It's just in our area, we have a movie theater. Yes, there's a movie theater. It's actually no different, I guess, than living parts of Ohio, Idaho and Wyoming and Montana. When you go to town, you have all the things. At one time when I lived in Prescott, we had everything we had in the town. But you lived outside the town where I lived, we didn't have all that stuff. The local store was, 2 miles away and you walked to the local store. But when you were in town in Prescott there in the mountains, okay, you get everything you want. But we'll have to wait. You're out of milk? Okay, Mom, we'll wait till Tuesday when we go to town. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please comment. If you have any questions or anything, please comment. And good or bad comments. Thank you. Appreciate it.